Hey, it's Rick Maximus. Today we are checking out the Weijiang Technobots. That's right, the Weijiang Technobots. Those are 2 sets, and guess what? We're checking them both out. Hey, get ready.
Maximus reviews.
Now, as I stated before, we are checking out the Weijiang Technobots, and there's 2 different sets of them. So we're going to check out both of them, and as you can see, I mean, that's a lot. That's taking up a lot of my space right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to check them out 2 at a time. So 2 of the same molds at the same time, same characters, whatever. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. So let me go ahead and switch everything up. Alright, we're jumping on in here. Let's go ahead and take a look at them real quick. Give you a top side view of them. Now let me switch things up and give you a side view. There's your side view. Take a look at the bottom. So good. Take a look at that. Well, one of them, his head's out. This one's not. So the main thing is, in one of them is white, one of them's gray. As far as the reds and everything, they're pretty much the same on both of those. My thing is, originally I said I wasn't going to get this set. Why do you ask? Because I said they don't look like my Technobots. But I had almost a year to think about this and everything. There's always new variations of a lot of these Transformers. If you actually go back and I'm going to throw up a picture of Scattershot from the Technobots, and the Combiner Wars version, and the United Warriors version. So let's throw it up now. Now, if you look at those and everything, some of those, I mean, they ain't exactly like it was when it first started, you know, so they did do some variations of it and everything. It is a little bit stylized compared to the old one. But the thing is, I thought about that and everything, so I considered that when actually purchasing these. My thing is, I want to personally put these together the way I feel that the Technobots should be made together. So that's what I'm going to do. And at the end of all this and everything, I'm probably doing another video where I'm going to do some customizing with it too. So some of them will be customized, some of them won't. But well, I guess all of them will be customized. But that's my main objective with this whole thing. Because the Technobots are my favorite combiner. So now, before I go any further, I figure I'll go ahead and tell you what all you get with the set. You do get this sword. Comes in this little baggie. Also, you get instructions. I actually had ordered these and everything, so I don't get the box and everything. I ordered them out the box. As some of y'all might have seen my unboxing a few days ago, so I did an unboxing with some of the things I got in these guys were some. These are the guys that they came through good, and like one of my other ones that was broke. Go check out that video, you'll see what I mean. Alright, I already got one of these guys transformed, so next I'm going to go ahead and show you how to transform these. So this is their Scattershot, so let's go ahead and give them a try. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take this off. Alright, now this can change into a gun, so you just pull that out and There's your gun. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and put this landing gear down. Well, that's already down. So go ahead and put it down. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and take his arms. We're going to bring them out. And in here is his head. You want to get his head. Now this head's kind of, I want to pull him apart a little bit and everything. It could be a little bit hard to get out and everything unless you got something to get it out. But you can, he just splits apart, so you can split him back apart and put him back together. So bring that up, just like that. His hands, you want to open this up. They're just going to come out like that. You want to do that for both sides. So, alright, now we're going to take these little parts and we're going to turn this around. Alright, now if you look inside here, there's a little door and you want to open it up. And let me go behind here real quick. Before you do that, you want to take, fix that. Before you do that, you want to take these and you want to bring these down. So go ahead and bring those down. Then take these, open this door up, and you're gonna, there's a hinge inside there. So you're gonna rock that hinge up. And this is just gonna close and it's gonna be just like that. And you're gonna do it for the other side too. Just like so. And there you go. Now he does come with a sword, as you can see right there. And he comes with his gun. So now, as you can see, I got both of them transformed. You can see, I mean, one's the gray silver version, and the other one's the white version. As far as the Technobots, I think that the white version works a whole lot better. So I'd probably rather use that one more with my Technobots more so than anything. So but that's just my choice. So I mean, what do you think about it? Like I said, I mean, I got both sets and everything just so I could, I guess, create my perfect Computron. So, but actually, I was gonna get a couple pieces from order a couple pieces, but when I tried to order them, it was gonna be about like $20 and everything. And by the time I got two, I might as well put an extra $20 with it, or for 14, and go ahead and get the full set and everything. So that's why I just did it like that. Side views. Real quick, let's check out the articulation. His head looks like it's on a ball joint. So, and you got his arms. You go side to side. Got a little bit of motion within his wrist. These can go down, walk back, or walk forward. In this mode, anyway. His arms can go up that high, about as high as you're gonna get. Well, right there. So let's go ahead and do the Van Damme. Full Monty's kind of limited because he's got this little thing back here, so it's kind of limited on that. That's his knee bend. Well, that's his knee bend. So, side side to side. This is your ankle tail, I guess. So that's about all you got. No forward or nothing like that. So let's get a closer look. I mean, I don't think he looks that bad, really. He's actually a little bit better than I thought he'd be. As far as his postability, he can pose some. I don't think it's anything too dynamic, so just basic poses. That's what you got with their Scattershot. Now their Afterburner. Now you got the blue one and you got the red and white one. To me, the blue one just don't fit at all. It just does not fit because none of the Technobots were blue. I mean, I'm still sticking to my G1 everything unless you show me this big devastation that happened to the Technobots and everything where they'd been in this big massive war and they were badly damaged and they had to be changed or some type of upgrade. Then you can justify the change in his color. But until that happens, you cannot justify the change in their color. I don't see it. It's just not me. It's just not Afterburner to me. That's just me. So I'd rather not. He could be anybody else except for Afterburner. To me, this is my Afterburner. Except for I think he needs maybe some that orangish brown or whatever and everything. Like I said, I'm going to do some customizing to him. So this is the one that I'm going to choose for my Afterburner. But let's go ahead and take a look as far as what they look like side to side. I mean, it's not a bad looking bike. I do like the updated style of it. So, I mean, it just gives you a new take on them, you know, minus the color. Like I said, I still believe they're same color scheme. Maybe like changing the Constructicons. No. Although I don't mind that black and purple version of the Constructicons. Some type of extra evilness takes them over or something. I don't know. I can see that. But as far as regular goes, no. Alright. Now here we have Afterburner again. This time I got one of the guys already transformed the blue one. And to a point he puts you in the mind of Lockdown from the Bayverse movies. He's got that mask and everything. But the thing is, I actually think that kind of works for him. And I have no problem with that look. You also have these swords and everything that come with him and everything. I guess this is like, because from what I see on the instructions, he has one of these regular top part swords and I guess the bottom connecting swords. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's what he has. But let me go ahead and transform this guy so that way you can see exactly how to transform him. Alright, so what I'm probably going to do first is let's go ahead and take this and we're going to bring these back. Sorry guys, I knocked you over. We're going to bring these back right here. So these got they're a little peg down through here and they peg down there. So you want to just bring this straight back. And there's a little part in here that latches onto that. You can't see it that good. But right in through there you can see it, maybe a little bit. So yeah, that just lift it out. Bring it out a little bit and then bring it back in. And then there you go. And for his feet, you just bring these forward and bring these down. And that's how you do his feet. Let's go ahead and do this one. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and undo the back. So we're going to undo these right here. And this part right here, we're going to bring this part. Kind of looks like an alien head. Alright, these parts in here, like I said, it's got like a little tab right here. Bring it around that tab. And bring it up. So just move it to the side a little bit to untab it. And bring these up. Alright. So we're gonna unlock these, open this up. It's kind of got like a chicken leg thing going on. Just straighten it out. Because these peg into right here. There's a part right here. This pegs right through here. You just gotta attach it to that little peg on the wheel. So, alright. Take his arms. Wiggle them down. Turn them around. There's his arms. There we go. We're going to take this part, and this is going to, I don't know if they make it so tight right there, but you're going to take this, and it's just going to fold back. And then you're going to take this, it's going to go back in his head, because it was laying back apart like that. You're just going to lay it down like that. Push this back down. And on the back right here, you're going to take this tail looking thing, and it's just going to peg into here. Let's go ahead and get it in the little prong, a little tab that comes in. It goes right through there. So go ahead and try to see if you can get that in the tab it right there, like that. So there you go. Straighten this up real quick. Now on this one, I'd rather for either for the helmet to be gray, just switch this whole middle part out and everything almost, and change the inner parts of the hands. I can deal with that a whole lot better, because I just don't think that the blue actually goes on along with him as much. Or I'd rather paint these like an orangish brown color or whatever, and just redo the whole thing like that. I think it'll look a whole lot better as a Technobot. So, but let me go ahead and take a closer look at them. So there you go, both colors. There's a side view of both of them. And I mean, overall, I don't think they're bad designs. Overall, I was kind of worried about that, but I don't think overall it's a bad design. I just don't like the color choices, I guess. So, alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation. Head is on the ball joint. Alright, what you got with his arms. It's side to side. You can see his hands. At first, when I saw this and everything, I just thought he had, you know, these little clips right here, his hands. These little clips right here. But after you see him in hand, you actually see that he does have hands. No waist articulation. Can't do the Van Damme. Full Monty. Go back that far. Knee bend. And this is die cast right here too. So some die cast. So we got a little bit of ankle tilt and front and back, but you ain't got like no. You can go outwards, but you can't go no inward tilt. So I mean, overall, I mean, I don't think he looks bad. Like I said, I mean, I think it's a decent design. I mean, I'll make Supreme almost. I don't know. He's got kind of that mask type of thing going. I mean, but different Autobots have different looks. Different Transformers have different looks. Even though this isn't an official Transformers release, this is something that Weijiang actually came up with himself. So I don't think it's bad. All right, now we have Strafe. And there's the top view of him. Now with these two, I'm kind of torn because, like I said, the Technobots did have like a brownish color and everything. Not this is more this is an orange and everything, but I think it almost works. So I'm kind of conflicted within these two. Although he does, Strafe did was white. I'll go ahead and throw a picture in there too, so you can see what they're looking like. You got the picture that has like the Combiner Wars, Unite Warriors. But I'm just throwing this in so you can see an example of what he looks like. So, but overall, I don't think they look bad. Quick size comparison. There he is next to the Earthrise Wheeljack and the MP Prowl. So you can see they're a decent size. Now, Strafe's legs do look kind of stumpy. I mean, they don't seem as long. So I mean, they need to be a little bit longer in my book. But the little flaps right here kind of hide a little bit of that too. So, but let's go ahead and jump into the whole transformation. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these, and these are just going to come back like so. Alright, it's going to come up like that. Take his legs, and there's a little hinge inside, rock those up. Rock those up. Alright, take this part right here. It's just gonna, well, not that whole part, but this part right here is just gonna come back. Okay, it's right into there. Alright, next we're gonna go ahead and take his arms, and we're gonna bring these. Let's bring them out. That's what you probably want to do first. Go ahead and bring those out. Bring them down and just turn them around. And you want to open this part up. The hands will twist out. So once again, I'm doing it for you on this one. Take it, bring it down. Turn this around. Little hatch right here comes open. Bring his hands out, just like that. Take his head. It's on a little hinge too, so the hinge can go up a little bit and everything. You don't want it up that far because his neck will seem too big. You want to just bring it down, like so. And there he is. As far as the size comparison, there he is with the MP3 KO version of Sunstreaker, and then you got the Siege Sideswipe. So we got Sunstreaker and Sideswipe. Didn't mean to do it, but hey, it happened. His weapons, as you can see, just another, let's see, little, it's not the tip of the sword, but one of the little connecting pieces and the part of the bottom handle. Now, as you can see some of the detail on them. Let me get a little bit closer. one works better for you. Back. Like I said, I don't think the posability on these are very good. So there's your posability. Now here's one of my favorites, Nosecone. Now Nosecone's colors, I can deal with those. To be honest with you, he's probably him and Scattershot, the white version. I mean, I can deal with those colors. But like I said, I mean, these are probably two of the only ones that that I wouldn't change something within their colors. As you can see, I started doing some of the panel lines, painting some of those, doing a little bit of customizing. So I mean, that's what I ultimately plan to do. So I'll do like another video with that. But as you can see, I've already started on him. So, but these guys don't look bad. I mean, they really don't look bad. I like them. I like the way they look. It still gives you that little Technobot vibe. Comparison. Comparison on the back. So there you go. Nosecone. Alright, I got Nosecone transformed. I got the colored version transformed. And as you can see, I still got to do some work on the inside right there. Like I said, the rest of them, as far as panel lining, I think that's what you call it. I mean, it's turning out pretty decent. But I get to that on another video. Transforming real quick. Alright, so you take this part's just gonna come back. This part right here is just gonna take it and turn that around, and it's just gonna peg right here. Alright, we're gonna take this back a little bit, and his head's down in here. I'm gonna raise it up. Want to hear it pop a little bit. Turn his head around. Alright, you want to take his leg. Oops. You want to take his legs. And first thing you want to do is take this part right here, and it's going to come up. So that's going to come up. And then you're going to take his legs, and they're going to come apart right here in the middle. His arms a little bit on the side, and bring these out. So if you want to bring these out a little bit, then try to bring them down. So you're gonna straighten his legs out, bring this part up. He's got a heel spur in the back. You want to try to bring that down. Alright, these heel spurs can be kind of hard to get out, so you want to use a spider or something that's not going to scratch them up too much. Alright, you're going to take this part. This is going to come in. We'll take his arms, you're going to raise them to the side, then you're going to bring them down like that, and then you're going to just take this, fold them on out like that. Take these. Bring them back down in the back. The parts right here, forget about that. You're going to take these, and they're just, let me focus in a little bit better. You're going to take these, and these are going to come around. They'll peg in on the side. There's a little, well, they just fit on the side. So, straighten up, and there you go. Like I said, I think this guy right here is the most posable out of all these figures, and probably the best figure. Now I think that probably second would be I like Afterburner. I mean, I'm just going so far into it right now. But those two are pretty much the most posable figures in this set and everything. I like those two. As far as, I mean, if they would have, I just wish they would have kept that same vibe going with the rest of them. But I don't think it happened. Detail work within them. I mean, they're pretty good looking figures. I mean, that one right there with the blue and red head, he kind of looks like a Decepticon with that head. I ain't gonna lie to you about it. There's what he looks like on the back. There's the other one from the back. Like I said, I think they're real fun figures. I mean, they really are. Here's another quick size comparison, where you can see exactly how big they are. Real quick, I want to do the articulation. So his head can go side to side. I don't know if it's on a ball joint or not, because his head really can't move around that much. So his arms can go all the way out, can go all the way around, side to side. A little bit of wrist action. Nice knee bend, double knee bend. Alright, side to side. Van Damme. Full Monty. Double knee bend again. You got the heel spur. You got side to side, front and back, as far as the toes. So, no waist articulation at all. These can come up, but not bad. Alright, next we have Lightspeed. And as a car, I really ain't got no problem with him. I mean, I think he'd be a cool update for him. I don't think it looks bad. I didn't like the white version, but since he is red, we're gonna work something with that red. But it looks good. I mean, I think it's a decent looking car. We'll do a view up top. And the back. And a real quick size comparison. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the whole transformation part. So, I've already got him transformed. Let's go ahead and transform this guy. Let's go ahead and start by taking these, putting these in. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring these up. So bring those up just like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take these. There's these little side pieces right here. Let's get those out. That's better. Let's go ahead and loosen these up a little bit. These things get stuck in here because they got these little parts on the side to kind of. So let me go ahead and see about trying to get these out, and I'll be right back. My little sputter, I got it out. So like I said, these come out. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is underneath it is you want to go ahead and undo these. Undo these before you try to get the arms out. If not, you're going to break these little pegs off the bottom. So next thing we're going to do is just try to wiggle these a little bit. Let me go ahead and take this, bring it out just a little bit like that. So it just comes. This right here unpegs. You want to make sure that you bring it up to kind of unpeg it out of here, because it's got these little pegs right there in it, and bring that down. So do that. Bring the arms out. Now the arms, in the back of them, there's another little peg. So you want to watch how you bring that out too. So you want to kind of bring it out and away from it. So towards like the inner elbow and out. So you do that, and there you go with that. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to do his legs a little bit. Alright, now you want to pull these, and this will come up. It's on a little hinge inside there. And we want to take the feet. We're going to bring these down like so. Then we're going to go ahead and turn them around. Like that. Go ahead and undo them from the bottom. Just turn these around. Just like so. Take the hands, and we're going to go ahead and get these out and close them back up. Alright, now I'll save this right here for last because with this is kind of tricky. So what you're supposed to do is be able to take this, and it's supposed to flip up. But you got to watch this because these things can get broke. I know on this one, when I transform him, they want you to go ahead and do this first, but the way they have these in here, if you do them first, it's going to make it kind of hard to get this up in there. And so what you want to do, either you can try to take it out and risk the chance of messing up a peg, or you can leave it like that. For this one, I'm leaving it like that. Alright, so with this, I'll go ahead and take this part right here. I'll bring this up. So, that one it worked. But I'm probably just going to, instead of bringing these down, I'm just going to, I guess you can go ahead and put them in there. But you still want to watch out for those pegs. I think those pegs can be a pain. But there he is. Alright, there they are, all transformed up. And you can choose to have these up, or you can have them out, either one. It's up to you. He does come with these, like I said, the little sword pieces you can put in his hand. I know some people said they had problems with them fitting in their hands, but I don't mind, it fit pretty good, so I can't really complain. Let's get a closer look. Now, as far as his face, he's fugly. He's really fugly. This is not the prettiest one. He kind of looks like almost one of those Transformers rescue bots type of thing. I mean, and I think they're ugly too. So, yeah, he's ugly. Alright, so I made a little separate little video right here to show you exactly what his face looked like when I said he was fugly. So that's what his face looks like. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back of him. Let's take a look at the side. Stand, damn it. Oops, cursed. Alright. Ooh, thought he was going to fall. So there's the back. Like I said, I didn't flip that up of his, so sorry. As far as articulation, his head can spin around. I don't think it's on a ball joint. I don't think so. Alright, and got a little bit of a soft ratchet in his shoulders. His arms can go up that far, so you can get about that far up there with him and go side to side. Hands can go in and out if you move his. That's about it. No waist articulation. There's no waist articulation. You can't do the Van Damme. That's all you're gonna get on the full Monty. So knee bend. So side to side. ankles. His ankle's on a ball joint, so yeah. As far as the size comparison, there you go. Now, for a lot of the people that know that, alright, I didn't get to do a size comparison with a couple of these guys at the beginning, so there's a quick size comparison so you can see how some of these other guys scale with these, with a few of the transformers I had, with the transformers I use for a size comparison, like Sideswipe and Sunstreaker. So there you go with that. Alright, we've came to the end of this video. And like I said, I'm going to do another video where we actually unite each of them together so you can see and see what they look like. So until then, I'll see you later. I'm going to rate this Maximus review. Oh, that's right. We're doing it next time on the things I forgot to review. Heck yeah. We finished the Technobots and we go ahead and unite them. Hey, stay tuned next time. Maximus, we are out.